Not much to the back of the box of this one. Star Ocean is a role-playing game developed by Tri-Ace and published by Enix Corporation, which was released in Japan in 1996, very late on the Super Nintendo. An action RPG, part of the Star Ocean franchise, of course. Fans of science fiction and space travel, the developers of Tri-Ace created the series with a sci-fi setting in mind and have cited Star Trek as one of their main influences for the visuals, as well as the underlying but noticeable influence to the series as a whole. The first Star Ocean game includes more fantasy elements to appeal to a broad audience. Subsequent installments naturally move towards a more sci-fi oriented feel, with Star Ocean Till the End of Time described by its producer as Tri-Ace's ultimate version of the whole Star Ocean world. There's a large gap of time between the second story and Till the End of Time in terms of universe chronology, and it can be explained by a series' choice to emphasize the setting of its fictional world rather than focus on its character. The first game of the series, which we are looking at today, simply titled Star Ocean, released July 19th, 1996 for the Super Famicom. It was never released outside of Japan. It was unofficially translated in English through ROM hacking by DJAP, which is what we're looking at here, and can be played through emulation, which of course we are looking at here. It established the series staples, including the futuristic setting, real-time battle system, item creation, and private actions. It takes place in 346 SD and follows the adventures of Roderick Ferrance as he searches for a cure for a sickness on his planet with the help of two Earthlings. An enhanced remake entitled Star Ocean First Departure was released for the PSP in 2007 in Japan and 2008 in North America and Europe. The game was remade using Star Ocean 2's engine, adopting pre-rendered backgrounds and 3D battlefields, as well as new character art, animated cutscenes provided by Production IG, and fully voiced dialogue. There's also new playable characters. I don't know much about this game. This one in particular. I own and have played Second Story. Had a Let's Play on it forever ago. I need to get around to replaying it. But yeah, can't tell you too much about this one for sure, other than it is very often compared to the Tales series, like Tales of Phantasia, which I just finished recording a Let's Play of that was requested forever ago. So that's actually mentioned in here. It is often compared to the Tales series of video games by Namco, which is not coincidence. After the release of Tales of Phantasia, practically its entire design department left and founded Tri-Ace. As a result, many regard the original Star Ocean as a spiritual sequel to Tales of Phantasia, a comment that may be traditionally found at fan sites describing the first title in the series. Let's see if I can find any more in-depth information on the game itself. Wow, there's a ton of characters. How about that? The original sold approximately 235,000 copies in Japan, of which 175,000 were sold during 1996. In a 2009 Net Retro review, Nintendo Life praised the game's technical aspects, calling it one of the best-looking Super Nintendo games ever created and the soundtrack that never ceases to amaze. It maintains a 93% average rating from aggregate review website Game Ranking. And that's all about First Departure. What I can tell you is it looks really good, it plays pretty good, and I will more than likely be doing a Let's Play of this eventually. But for now, here's just a few minutes of the game.